Going down?
Yeah, like just have it just above our heads. Yeah, right there. So they can see the signs and shit too.
You on board?
You in there?
Yeah.
Alright, shalom,
Shalom.
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 Hey, we are the Hebrew Israelites, come out week in and week out, push the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom, you know, as America. But hey, to us, and through the scriptures, we know it as Babylon the Great, old virgin daughter Babylon, and spiritually Sodom and Egypt. But before we get into anything, we're going to turn and face the east and give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
We want to also give double honors to the elders and apostles of a great millstone who push his truth 100%, being a great example to us younger brothers, and peace and blessings up under the elders and apostles who pushing the same truth throughout the four winds, man. To you we say shalom.
Shalom.
And hey, man, we're gonna get right into it, man, because hey, the Lord is pronouncing judgment out here, man. You know, and contrary to popular belief, hey, the Lord kills, man. The Lord kills, he does all this, man. So when you say, I just don't see why that, how could you think that God can kill a child? Man, no, man, the Lord kills whoever he wants. Matter of fact, one of you brothers get that, what you hold it, and get Isaiah 55 and 8.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and 7.
Precept.
I form the light and create darkness.
The Lord said, I form the light and create darkness, man.
I make peace and create evil.
I do good, I do evil, man.
I, the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, do all these things.
The Lord does everything, man. He's the perfect balance. How can you say all the Lord does is love? He's just love. No, that's a false balance, man. The Lord is perfectly balanced. He's good and he's evil, like what the scriptures just said. And plus, we don't even understand the way the Lord thinks, man. This is the scriptures tell you about it.
This is Isaiah 55.
So how can you try to say, I don't understand why the Lord would kill a child? Because you don't understand the Lord, period, man.
Come.
The Lord, he's the most high, man. He's everything, man. He's good, he's evil, he's everything, man.
Now, Salakia, just to back you on that, the Lord is a righteous balance. Proverbs 11 and 1.
Hold on, now, let me get this verse out.
This is Isaiah 55 and verse 8. It says, for my thoughts are not your thoughts.
It's the Lord. He says, my thoughts are not your thoughts. So you shouldn't even be worrying about why the Lord did. Ain't no telling what that child did in his past lives or the life after that, or life, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling, man. So you don't even have to. It said, my thoughts are not your thoughts, man. Go ahead.
It says, neither are your ways my ways.
Right.
Our ways aren't the ways of the Lord, man.
Right.
So we can't sit there and just say, oh man, I don't know why. Yeah, we know why, because that was the judgment, man. That was judgment the Lord put out, man. Straight like that. Ain't no getting around it, man. We all here right now to serve our judgment, man. Whether it be for deliverance or for destruction, man. Hey, and Lord willing, so when our apostles and elders on down to us younger brothers, man. Hey, our judgment is deliverance, man. Getting up out of here, man. Because hey, we ready to get up out of here, man. Cause this ain't our rest at the end of the day. Because shit, look at what the fuck is going on, man. Don't nobody want who in their right mind want to try to build something out here now, man? Ain't shit. Look at what's going on around the world, man. And you want to build something here? You think America gonna continue to last forever and ever? Hell no, man. America is about to get destroyed, man, by thermonuclear fire and concentrated fire and laser beams, man, from the chariots. What you think is UFOs, man. That was it on that, man. You got your precept.
All right, real quick, I just want to back you on the balance. This is Proverbs 11 and 1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord Yahweh.
That's right, man. A false balance is an abomination, man, to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
God.
The Lord is perfect in everything. So why wouldn't he be perfect in evil? Why wouldn't he be perfect in good, man? You know, hey, the Lord, hey, he's a balance, man. He loves who he loves, and he gonna hate who he hates. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna kill who he's gonna kill, and he's gonna save who he gonna save, man. Straight like that.
but a just wait is his delight.
Right.
So this goes into that foolish question. How can you worship a God, so-called, that can kill a child or can create atrocities? Well, the same way you can mind your parents that bust your ass, but still give you food and shelter and an allowance. There's a balance, man.
That's right. Let me get that.
Ezekiel.
I was just about to say, you wouldn't leave your child undisciplined, would you? You know, especially after he did some shit that you know is contrary to how you do things, you know what I'm saying? So why would you sit back and let your child go get away with that? That's dumb as hell. Why, how much more the Lord?
Balance.
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 Precept.
You got it. Go get that Ezekiel 9 and 4 about the shot. Or
This
4
is
and
it.
9, I think.
This is 9 and 4. Got it. This is Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4. And it reads, And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city,
That's right.
through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? He said, go through the city, man, and set them off. Through who? Through the men that sigh and that's crying. That could be literal, but it's spiritual, man. Who's the only people out here sighing and crying, man? That for everything that's going on. The men of the Lord, man. Starting our elders and apostles on down to us younger brothers, man. We out here on these highways and byways, man. Sitting out here screaming and crying to our people, man. Singing to our people, man. Crying to our people. You know what I'm saying? Because this is how we cry, man. This is the way we supposed to cry, man. Coming out to our people, man. Trying to wake our people up. Because look at the mind state of our people, man. They don't give a fuck no more, man. This is it for them. This is all. They think this is lovely right here. Look, you got Jake got there. He walking away with a goddamn, probably got some kind of goddamn dope head or something, man. But Jake is content with this shit, man. When the Lord promised us, man, that we gonna have immortality, man. He gonna give us everything. We gonna be joint heirs with Him, man. But Jake content with this old bullshit out here, man. That's why the Lord says, shit, He set a mark He set a mark on the foreheads of the men who sigh and crying, man. For all the abomination. Look at this abominable fucking place, man.
Yo, shit just getting weirder and weirder. And Jake just falling deeper and deeper into sleep.
I got a precept.
Hold on, who had that?
I got Amos.
Nah, keep going with that
Okay.
Amos, with that Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, okay, we got you.
Didn't you have a
Okay.
precept too?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for him to get some more of that, and then I'm gonna grab it.
This is verse 5. And to the others he said,
And to the others, to everybody else who ain't a part of the elect,
In my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite.
smite. And when you go under that word smite, man, that means kill, man. Put to death. Destroy. Up out of here, man. Smite.
It says, let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity.
Hey, and not just it says smite everyone. And it said everyone else. And who's everyone else? You got y'all about to right
We finna get
Who
into
you
that
got?
next verse.
You got all these elderly people. You got children. You got babies. Who people? Oh, I don't understand. It's not the Lord that's killing. No, man, the Lord killed everybody that's dead. This is the Lord's movie. This is the Lord's show. So it's gonna go how it's gonna play out how He wanted to play out, man.
Thus said the Lord. And this going into that, you know, who the Lord is going to take out, strategically take out, just like the Akim said. Everyone is dead, the Lord did it to him, you understand? And in verse 6, and it reads, slay utterly old and young.
Senior citizens, you goddamn, you VA vets who done goddamn got fucked up over there, you know what I'm saying? Now you old as hell, in your 70s and shit like that, you're homeless and shit. They gonna whack you out too.
Both maids and little children.
Shit. Females, little girls, little boys, children, man. Babies, all of them, man. Lord said, don't have no pity, don't have no mercy on them.
Right. The Lord is no respectful person. and women.
Matter of fact, since you said grab that real quick, Bible shop. You got it. It's right. That's supposed to go.
It's Romans 2:11. For there is no respect of persons with the Most High.
Right. The Lord don't have a respect of person. He is the Lord. He is the creator, man. We are the creatures. Why? You know, hey, man. What he say is what he say, and what he do, and that's what he do, man. You know, hey, you can't get around that. Just like what it said in Isaiah 55:8. Your thoughts are not my thoughts, man. Our ways are not of the way of the Lord, man.
And it reads, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
Don't come, but what it said, don't touch nobody who got that mark. And that mark goes into the Hebrew of wow, meaning exempt, man. That mark, that's what we want. We want the mark of exemption, man. We don't want the mark of death, which is spoke about in Revelations, man. We don't want that MOB, man. No, that
MOTB.
Yeah, we don't want that, man. We want this mark right here, that mark of exemption.
X marks the spot. like when those pirates digging the treasure, man. It's right there. That's what we want. We want that mark right there.
Yep. We want to get up out of here, man. We don't. Hey, we're tired of being in this cesspool, man. Everywhere you go, everywhere you look, you gotta worry about seeing something that's just a fucking abomination, man.
Right.
Everywhere. It ain't. I don't give a fuck if you could be living in the woods or something. You gonna see some type of fucked up shit.
Some filth. Could I add to that, Baba Shah?
You got it, bro.
Just like the Akim said, man, we're tired of living in this filth, man. This cesspool called America, Aiken. As the scriptures call it, Babylon the Great. You know, everything is allowed here. Everything is lawful here. You understand? And by way of these scriptures, by way of the law, statutes, commandments, we know that that's an abomination. That's a feed the brother put out, Brother Courageous all had put up, where they liquefying humans and recycling them back into the system by putting them in that fertilizer and whatnot. So you know, so they're forcing you to be cannibals. You understand? They're forcing you to be cannibals. Now this place is sick. It's unraveling.
Gotta go, man.
It's got to be burned.
It's
It's
gotta
got
be
to be
destroyed.
burned. You know. But I'm gonna finish that out.
Yeah, you can finish.
And begin at my sanctuary. Then they be
Hold on. Stop
sloppy.
right there. It said the Lord said begin. He telling his death angels begin in his sanctuary. Meaning start with his people. Start with Jake ass. Start with Jake. Start with everybody on this tribe right here first. Get their ass up out of here first because they hard headed. These my children right here. And they still don't want to fucking listen.
And that's pursuant to what that is, but Psalms 147 and 19. The law, statutes, and commandments given on to Jacob. You know, the nation had known it.
Yeah.
You know. So the Lord is doing everything that's like the brother say in righteousness. Everything that he do is righteous, you know, by the letter of the law.
You can finish with that verse.
And begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house.
Start with my people. Get them up out of here first. They the ones that don't want to fucking listen. And it's for them, man. The Lord say this is for only his people, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. This is only for you. And Jake just don't give a damn, man. Jake just don't give a goddamn. Hold on,
You got that?
All right.
You got that song?
No, didn't you have precept on?
I was gonna pull that song since I said that. I was gonna pull that.
Well, you can hold that.
Yeah.
This is back on that, bro.
Come.
This is 1 Peter chapter 4 and 17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of God. Your house. And if it first begin,
Hold on. It said, what it said, it start at the house of Yahweh, man. It starting with you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
right.
You know, everybody that's on this sign, man, he said he's gonna start with his people first, man. Man, he ain't gonna start with, he's gonna start with the He want to clean up his house first, man. Cause that's what you do. When you tell your child, goddamn, while he inside, he just about to get up. Look, don't go over there fucking with them and get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be consequences behind that shit. And it goddamn, your son go over there and fuck with them, get fucked up. You gotta go get him somewhere and this and that. You ain't gonna worry about goddamn what them kids did. You gonna worry about your house first. You gonna correct your son first, goddamn. That's just how it's supposed to be, man. The Lord gonna deal with his people first.
And if it first begin in us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh?
So you know, goddamn shit, if the Lord gonna come hard at us, and we his children, just how much you think he gonna goddamn shit, he stole with us, goddamn, he gonna finish with them. Shit. So you know he gonna be rough on them, goddamn.
Got one for you.
You was done with that? No. Hold on, let that brother get his, then you got it.
And this bagging what the brother just brought out, because why is he going to begin with his house first? Because he dealt those are his children. He's bagging that statement. These scriptures bag one another, you know. Like they said, through by precept that we get understanding.
That's right.
Paraphrase. But this is Psalms 147 and verse 19, and it reads, "He showed his word unto Jacob."
That's right. And hold on, you stop right there. What it said, he showed his word unto Jacob.
Unto Jacob.
Keep going.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Completion, man. Shit, he showed it to all of them. He showed his law, statutes, and commandments, which is the word of the Lord, man. All these law, statutes, and commandments that are in this book, he showed unto Israel. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The north, the southern, and the northern kingdom.
In layman terms, this book is for those people on the sign. Point blank period. Verse 20, and it says, "He had not dealt so with any nation."
The Lord ain't dealing with no other nation, man, besides the nation of these people on this sign right here. The Lord ain't dealing with you Edomites. The Lord ain't dealing with you Ishmaelites. You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't deal with Moab. He ain't deal with them, man. And it just said that. You got it.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
The Lord, as for the judgments, they don't fucking know them, man. Look at what look at what they can do, man. You go in that goddamn store right there, you gonna find all kind of fucking abominations.
Right. Peasantry.
You know what I'm saying? Look at how this devil is ruling, man. You gotta pay to go hunting.
Right.
You gotta pay to go fishing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fucking pay to go goddamn get some water.
And if I may add to you real quick, bro, it tell you, matter of fact, one of you brothers grab it real quick for me. Ecclesiastes 10, and you can start at 2. You can tell, just like the brother said, man, you got to pay to do all these different things, and also you could tell that this devil is a fucking peasant. He's the base of all men, but look how he treat his own people, man. He got them eating poison, breathing in fucking poison. He got them at the bottom of the barrel in they fucking kingdom. You know, only is a respectable person with this fucking devil, man. You know, and the Lord tell us, look, not to be like that, man. This law was given to us because we're above all people on the planet Earth, man, and that means that we're royalty, man. That's why the Lord only deals with us. That's why we get everything first. That's why we got God-given talent. That's why we're able to take anything and make, like they say, make something out of nothing, because we're naturally royalty, man. And it's based, man. Let me grab this real quick, and you grab that just to back it. I'll go into it. This James 2, and I'm gonna start at 8. If you fulfill the royal law according to the scriptures, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, ye do well. And how we show that we love our neighbor, our nation, by us coming out here and pronouncing Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua his word, man. Right. By treating our brothers according to thus says the Lord, man. This devil don't do that. That's how you know he's a peasant, man. That's why the scriptures call him a cherub, man. A person of a low birth rate and also a peasant, man. That's why the Lord say what? He seen princes walking and peasants upon horses, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. And then get that out real quick, Salaki, then y'all got it.
Ecclesiastes 10, starting at verse 2, right?
Come.
It says, as the judge of the people.
Start at 1. Salak.
Start at that 1. Ecclesiastes 10 and 1. A wise judge will instruct his people.
Right, and this is our instructions, man. And we instructing up, look, man, come up out of this place, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Stop eating that bullshit, man. It's killing you. Don't trust into this man's fucking medicines and shit, man. Don't trust into his media, man. He lying to you. These movies, and he lying to you on the sense, you know, letting them know. You got it, bro.
It says, and the government of the prudent man is well ordered.
Well ordered, man. Keep going.
Verse 2. As the judge of the people himself,
Right.
so are his officers.
And so are his officers. And we could tell that this man is a fucking beast, man. Look at the people that he got set up to patrol the people, man.
Right.
Look at him, bro. Look at all this shit that's going on in these damn cities, man. Your city, on the mainstream media. Look at this shit, man. Unrest. Go ahead, bro. Unstable.
It says,
You got it?
and what manner of a man the ruler of the city is,
Right.
such are all they that dwell therein.
Right, and we see he's a fucking pedophile, he's a faggot, a homosexual. We see this man as a fucking, he's a vile creature, man. You see it just based off, look at the people that's under his system, under his rulership, man. They the same as him. You got it, keep going up. I got a little bit more than you got it, bro.
Verse 3.
Oh, y'all got it.
It says, an unwise king,
There you go.
destroyer of his people.
An unwise king destroys his people. Only a peasant mind, goddamn, will do that, man. The reason you're a king is because, hey, you're supposed to be able to govern your people, man. You know? You got it, bro.
It says, but though the prudence of them which
To
are in
live.
authority,
You got it.
the city shall be inhabited.
Right. And that's what's about to happen with us, man. The world is going to be in a better state when the Lord come back and put us in position, man, to take this devil out, man. Cities will be inhabited. You ain't got to worry about pollution. You ain't got to worry about trash islands. You don't have to worry about people starving and shit, man.
It's a lot, yeah, if I could add.
You got it.
It's like the scripture says, what manner of man that's in rulership, roughly paraphrasing, so will his officers be. Look what Weekend at Bernie's Bible just put in to the Department of Health. The first transgender secretary of the health department. And that transgender, it was a man first.
Right.
Now it's a woman.
Now it's a woman.
So this is the manner of man, or the manner of judge, that's putting these kind of people in place.
Right.
So that tells you all you need to know about him.
There you go.
You know, right? All they that dwell in, man. He's got all these misfits, these damn rejects in these positions of power. Transgender as the Secretary of Health. That tells you a whole lot about it, man. And now he's losing his damn mind. He can't even have a damn press conference without forgetting what the hell he was supposed to say. Mistaking one country for another country.
Yeah.
I saw a post with his face on there, and it was a quote. What? Joe Biden. That's how jacked up this dude is, man.
Right.
President Weekend at Bernie's Biden.
And the manner of that man
It's his officers.
It's his office.
and all that dwell therein. The whole America's what? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Babylon. Babylon.
And just to add on to that point,
Entertainment, goddammit.
Right.
to add on to that point, you know, we don't supposed to make excessive points, but to add on to that point, we know that a woman gonna surpass a man, man. And by him having them down, the mental breakdowns, they gonna put Camilla ahead of this motherfucker, man. They gonna get him out the way, watch. They gonna get him out the way, bro. And they gonna put Camilla ahead of him, man. That's just me speaking as a man, man.
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead and bring it up.
This is Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 12. Because just like I can bring it out, you know, hey, what? And so the king goes, so do the people go. So all this abominable behavior is being practiced on the higher level. You understand? You see where I'm coming from? And it says, verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So, you know, when it as just like the brother was talking about the weekend at Barnes, you know, talking about this man appointing a man that looked like a woman in office. This stuff is allowed on the highest of levels of your government. So of course the peasants, the so-called the masses can walk around in the same likeness of these people. Everything is allowed in this abominable place.
And so, like, one more point. Just to show you how jacked up it is, Weekend at Bernie's Biden said, regardless of your zip code, your gender, your race, your sexual identity, you will get the help you need. Since when has Jake ever got the help that he needed based on his race?
Never.
Never.
Oh,
That should tell you right there.
That was a red
this
flag.
is some BS, man.
that was a red flag. Beautiful.
Never. So they're putting everybody all inclusive. All inclusive, like in, hey, we're one nation under God. No, they need warm bodies to fight this damn war that's coming. That's all they need.
I got a precept for you real quick. This Psalms 12:1. It says, help, Lord, for the godly man ceases, for the faithful fail from among the children of men. They speak vanity, every one with his neighbor, with flattering lips, and with a double heart do they speak. Now I'm about to get to the point. I'm going to jump down to verse 8. It says, the wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted.
Yeah, bro. Everybody in there, everybody in these positions got dirt on them. They didn't get there without having any dirt on them. And neither did Esau Edom get anything that he's got on this planet. As the scripture says, riches gotten by injury, you know, and deceit.
And then them secretaries and shit, man, presidents and all them motherfuckers, man. All they do is flatter. They tell you what they gonna make changes on. They goddamn do the complete opposite, man.
Right.
Cheering for him.
Cheering for them. How you be sold. You be sold, man.
Sold your damn dream.
You got it. Y'all got it.
Read that what you had got last up. Read that over again from the top.
This is Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 12. And it reads, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Hold on, it says we wrestle not, man, against the flesh and the blood. You know, we gonna fall short to that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we in these fleshly bodies, man. We change the darkness. You know? But hey, what the scripture say? A righteous man falleth 7 times, man. But at the same time, man, you can't keep falling short for the same thing, man. You know, hey, you gotta learn from your mistakes, man. That's what these scriptures here for.
I got one more for you, y'all. One more. I'm going to backing up what you just said. It says, verse 13. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand the evil day, and having done all to stand.
That's why these words is our protection also. You know what I'm saying? What it said, take on the armor. You know what I'm saying? These laws, statutes, commandments, man, this is what's gonna protect you. This wisdom and knowledge is what's gonna protect you in these times to come. You know what that is? I believe it is Isaiah 33 and 6. Where it says wisdom and stability shall be the strength of
thy times.
Of thy times, man.
Strength of salvation.
You know that, and that's what you need to make it, man. This is the scriptures tell you this is how you live, man. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, one of you brothers give me Deuteronomy, I think it's 32 and 20.
Real quick, Salak here. You know, one thing in secular history, you know, the elite bankers, this is one thing that they said I got from the unicorn. American tycoon and philanthropist John D. Rockefeller wrote a Masonic creed that started with the sentence, we will keep their lives short and their minds weak while pretending to do the opposite. That's part of that Masonic creed, bro. And there's a lot more to that.
They had a woman ready, got a book.
Ready,
Yep.
right.
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 That's just goes to show you how they want you to think they helping you, but shit, and all, man, they killing you, man.
Yeah.
Read that
read off
a left hand goddamn prophet. Because the shit he said they was gonna do back in they tongue shit, they doing it.
They doing it, bro.
They doing it.
You had that too much?
I'm talking about doing it, man. See what's matter of fact, when that woman read that shit, what they said? Shit. We're gonna have it to where they babies are born dead. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna as soon as they're born, we're gonna put poison in them. You got it?
This is some of it right here.
Let me get a precept.
Go ahead.
This Psalm chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
Hey, this man know how to manipulate you, man. And he done manipulated goddamn 2/3, man. You know what I'm saying? Just and his own people, man. Smoother than butter, but what was in his heart?
But war was in his heart.
This man wants to fucking kill you, man. He thinks you're the problem.
They say his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
Right, man. This man is getting ready to goddamn come down on Jake, man.
And let me grab these two before you read it off the shop. This song, you was done?
I was gonna say, and that precept just was to bag it up, like I was saying. What you said before you that first sentence.
We will continue to do the opposite.
Right.
Yeah.
This Psalm 64 and 5, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares, privily. They say, who shall see them? Verse 8. Like the brother got.
They think they can be God, man. What did they say? Who can see them? They know can't nobody stop them. They shit. What the scripture say? The Lord gonna come back, man.
Verse 8, it says, so they shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
And these people constantly got telling on themselves.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Who put this information up?
Well,
we did.
Hey, hold on. Hey, we come over here real quick.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't put this information up. Shit, another Edomite putting this information on here. You know? Esau telling on his damn self.
Well, since you made that point, let me bring this out. This is this from a video that the brother had just did, man. The brother over there in Mississippi County. It says, here from a 1981 book by Bilderberger, Jacques Atom, I guess that's his name, is an example of the elite's mindset. The future will be about finding a way to reduce the population. Of course, we will not be able to execute people or build camps. We will get rid of them by making them believe it is for their own good. We will find or cause something a pandemic targeting certain people, a real economic crisis or not, a virus affecting the old or elderly. It doesn't matter. The weak and the fearful will succumb to it.
And let me just say this real quick. And look, hey, Esau putting this shit out there just so, hey, he put it in your face, man.
Yeah.
He been put it out there.
Yeah,
he
put it in your face, man.
This from a 1981 book.
Yeah, that's why he put this shit out hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Thinking that people wasn't gonna go look shit up.
Yeah.
You know, but the Lord put a spirit in the earth, people start, you know, like the scripture say, how Esau's secret things sought out. The Lord pulling all this shit out, man. The Lord putting the spirit on the heathens and all, man, to bring this shit up, man.
Mainly through this internet, man, because they going on the internet, the unicorn, and putting this shit out about themselves, man.
And mainly through the Edomites, man.
They
Lord
tongue
love the
falling on
Edomites.
themselves.
Like I said, bro, yeah, the tongue falling upon themselves.
I got some more on it. It says, the stupid will believe in it and ask to be treated. We will have taken care of having panned the treatment, a treatment that will be the solution. The selection of idiots will therefore be done by itself. They will go to the slaughterhouse alone.
The stupid will be.
Let Karate get his out too.
This goes right along with it. We will keep them, we will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so they will never see it happening. We will use soft metals aging accelerators and sedatives in food and water, also in the air.
Everywhere, man. Everywhere you step.
All that.
Hold on, Bob. The poisons will be absorbed through their skin, mouth. They will destroy their minds and reproductive system.
If I can make a quick point, that's why it's best, man, to get, like when you warm up your food in the microwave, get paper plates, bro. Don't get them fucking styrofoam plates, man. But when you put them styrofoam plates in the microwave, that food heats up so bad to where it melts that fucking styrofoam plate, man. And you'll be eating that shit, man.
And it's
Get
best-
paper plates, man.
Honestly, it's best not to even fucking use no goddamn microwave.
Right.
Put that shit in the oven, man.
Right.
I don't care what it is, all you gotta do is put that shit in the oven, on the pan, and let it warm back up regular.
Yep.
All the microwave gonna take all the nutrients out your food, man.
Yep.
It's radiating the food.
Yep.
That's microwaves only legal really in America. That shit outlawed in a lot of these other countries, man. You know?
But that's why we got to break it down to the simple jakes though, because the simple jakes gonna run to the fucking microwave, bro. They ain't gonna run. We got a microwave there what we paid for this shit for to heat their food up. The simple J gonna run to the microwave, so therefore get paper plates, man. If you gonna use that motherfucker, man.
I gotta preach up real quick.
Yeah.
This 1 Timothy 1:6. I mean, so like this 1 Timothy 6:20. It says, "Oh Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust." We supposed to do the same thing as what's commanded. Avoid profane and vain babbling and oppositions of science falsely so called, man.
Right.
They vax and all these different goddamn medicines so called that they got, man.
And what they always saying, a lot of these Edomites and different people in the newscasting and shit, they what they say, they waiting on the science. You know, they always holler science this and science that. But the science, like I always bring out, science need to know. They don't know what the fuck going on.
What the scripture tell you? They are forgers of lies, man. Physicians, no value.
It's the last one I'm
Go ahead, you got it. Go ahead.
on this, bro. The poisons will be hidden in everything that surrounds them, in what they drink, eat, breathe, and wear. We will teach them that the poisons are good with fun images and musical tones. They put the tones, frequencies, and vibrations in the music. They're doing it on the television, and it's affecting your nervous system, your lower chakras, and your body responds to that if you're receptive to it, man. Because of all the other stuff that they're setting you up for. They're just like these vaccines they're putting in you, they're setting you up with these towers and what's to come with the MOTV, man. It's all precursors, and we believe that in spirit.
That's right. And they said that they breathe in, man. That's the chemtrails, man.
Soft metal.
This is that.
Go ahead.
This is that Job chapter 13 and verse 4. You know, going into that, you know, these folks are just running game, you know. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are physicians of no value. Right. These folks mean you no good, you know. I also have more paperwork where it goes in the message of his kingdom, where he created COPD, he created cancer, and he blatantly put it out there. His brother put it, you know, they had concocted these plans in the late 1800s, and then printed it, you know, accordingly, thinking that you would never catch up to his stick,
Right.
you know. So they do things to systematically genocide you. None of this, just like the paperwork says, you know, as they come to us for medicine for one illness, we'll give them more medicine that'll make them even more sick. So these are physicians of no value. I'm done.
I was just gonna add to what you're saying. Like you said, they came up with a lot of this stuff in the late 17, early 18, late 1800s. So that further proves that we at the end of this thing, man. You know, it ain't gonna be another 100 years before the Lord return, man. These devils are fit. Right now they trying to fill their belly, man. They preparing the plate, you know, getting ready to sit down, they tucking a handkerchief in and shit. You know? Because all these plans that we see happening now is documents of them been planning this way back, man. Everything that's happening since the the 60s, 70s, and 80s, they've been putting it into play. Now we at the worst spiritual destruction of the people of the world ever, man. Now they implement it. These people are through, man. But I got one real quick. This Micah 2 and 10, it say, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with the sword of destruction. Going back to what I brought out on that article, man, whatever you got it from, you know, going into on how everything is defiled. They say they're gonna destroy us with the clothing, food, the air, the water, everything, you know. So the only way we being protected ultimately is through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. You know, that's the only reason we are able, because even the people that's in the world, the Lord got a hedge about even these wicked people who don't believe, the heathens and all that, man. The Lord got a hedge about them, man. You know, until the time of their judgment comes. You know, especially for the elect of Israel, man. The only reason we ain't taken and destroyed is because the Lord, that ain't the Lord's will. Right. You know?
Like the brother was saying, you know, this deceiver is doing everything, you know, the science, the food, the air, the water, the frequencies, tones, vibrations, the clothes we wear. So our only protection is the Lord. In Proverbs, the 3rd chapter, verse 6, it reads, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Right? So that's our only protection, man. It tells us in Psalm 124 and 8, our help is in the name, Lord Yahweh Shalom Shai. So people saying that the name doesn't matter, hey, they're going on.
This is Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure. You know what I'm saying? This is the only way you're going to be protected. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, Esau fucking some shit up. But shit, we got to have faith in the Lord too, man. We got to have faith that the Lord's going to protect us from all that.
And the scriptures also says that the fear of the Lord is the first step in being accepted of him. So all of these knuckleheads out here that say, well, I chose the Lord. Hey, the fear of the Lord is the first step of him accepting you.
Who had the precept next?
This Psalm chapter 17 and verse 13, it says, it reads, arise, O Yahweh, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So ultimately, the reason we die so young now, people dying at 50, 60, and 70. You know, you're lucky if you live to 70, man. You know, from cancer and all these different diseases. The Lord put it in the spirit of this devil, man, to put these things out there to cut life expectancy of man down, man. So whatever Esau doing, it ain't of his own will. This nigga is a weapon, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. That's why you should fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. You know, you supposed to fear the Lord and trust in the Lord, and he gonna keep you from these things, man. You get sick, he gonna heal you, man. Because we know who have power over all these things, and that's Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man.
Right.
You know?
Y'all had one?
Yeah, I got one real quick.
Go ahead.
This is back to brother. It says, this Psalms 31 and 23. O Lord, so like, O love the Lord, all ye his saints. For the Lord preserves the faithful, and plentifully rewards the proud doers. That meaning basically proud in doing his work, man. Coming out here standing up in righteousness, man. Standing up in boldness, man. By teaching his word. And applying it, brother God.
I got a precept for dog. This is Job, and this is going into you know, we've been these Edomites, these devils, these workers of iniquity has been at this plan for quite a while now. And they're giving evidence that we're at the end of all of this. Like I said, these people are sitting down getting ready to feel themselves, you know, bringing out the handkerchief, bringing out the fine china, you know, for lack of better word. But this is for the brother This is Job chapter 20. And starting at verse 21. Point being 23. Then shall none of his meats be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. Verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. This is the point. Verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So just going into that, hey, this man is trying to accomplish his new world order. And he can see the door cracking. He can see the light at the tunnel. But the Most High Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua said when he's just about to accomplish that what he set out to do, that he's gonna rain down on this parade. Now you've been outside, you've seen concerts when they be canceled. You got tens of thousands of people out there, you got the stereo equipment and whatnot. They gotta cancel that shit and start over. But the point of this is there will be no starting over. The starting over will be the Lord's kingdom coming in. And everybody going into their rightful and righteous place. And that's under the rulership of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and his people.
Yeah, I got one. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Habakkuk 2, verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Yeah, the vision of the is going into the vision of what Yahweh said, but these Edomites, they wrote a vision down going back, hundreds of years ago, man. And it was for a point in time for it to speak. When they was coming up with all this and they think teams going way back when they was coming back into power, they plan wasn't for it to happen 50 years down the line. They plan was for it to happen hundreds of years, down the line for, over time. They've been plotted up on a mark of the beast and all these different things. Why? Because the Lord put it in their mind to come up with all these ideas on how to try to conquer the world and fulfill what he said, man. So everything Esau doing is according to the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, And these devils think they gonna outsmart the Most High, but it ain't gonna work, man.
It say, it say, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
And it's here right now. It ain't tarrying no more, man. They letting you know that they trying to go digital this, digital that, or max this, max that, man. Take away the comfort. They letting you know, going door to door and stuff, man. Right. Of course, they might not come in and snatch you out your house this go round, but you don't think they documenting this shit if you tell them fuck them, we ain't participating. They documenting that down, man. So they got that address, okay, shit, he say he ain't with it. Okay, we're gonna go now, we're gonna cast them out their house. Cast them in the prison, put them in the in camps, man.
We were just talking about the other day.
And
I was just gonna say, when they come the first go round, they gonna knock on your door. It's gonna be a lady, probably a lady and a dude. They got they clipboard and shit. But when they come back that second time, it's gonna be AR-15,
ain't no knocking on the door.
choppers, kicking that bitch in like the U.S. Marshals, man. 100 fucking police cars, man, surrounding your shit. A U.S. military vehicle, Humvees and shit, Motherfuckers pull up the tanks and shit the next go around.
That's what we talked about coming down here, because it's all about gradualism with this damn devil, man. First they gonna put the shit out there, and they gonna say, okay, all y'all that want it, come get it. Okay, so all you motherfuckers that came down and came and got it, it's still a lot of you motherfuckers that wasn't able to come get it because you didn't have the transportation. You live in rural areas and shit. So now that's why they coming door to door with this shit. So all you motherfuckers that couldn't go get the shit, y'all can willingly take it. But when all the motherfuckers that willingly take it get out of the way, they coming for you motherfuckers that don't want to take the shit, man. And that's when the enemy gonna come in like a flood, man, to try to make you motherfuckers take it, man.
A quick precept backing up that relation.
This is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. Verse 2. Every way of man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord Yahweh pondereth his heart. I'm saying, just going back what the brother was saying, man, that the Lord put this on Esau to do it. You know what I'm saying? This is the Lord using his sword, man. And who is that? Esau. Esau is his whipping instrument, man. You think he ain't gonna come down, man?
And he's just going in back into what the brother was saying. Why do this man pre-plan things decades, generations ahead? Why do we do these things? And this scripture goes into that. This is Psalms chapter 49 and verse 11, straight to the point. It reads, "Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever." That's why M. Bauer, who changed his name to Rothschild later on, was putting his sons out in these throughout the known world to fund these wars, to fund these governments, because they had a diabolical plan in the end to rule the world. Not M. Bauer himself, but his sons, his great grandsons, his great grandsons.
That's why they kept the bloodline tight.
Come.
And another thing, these Edomites, they understand reincarnation now. They know they're going to come back to the seed of their father. Like I was saying, that's why they kept the bloodline tight. They understood reincarnation. That's why they did that, man. You know?
It says that inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They called their lands after their own names. You know, and that's basically the point. He did what he did with the pretense of, like you say, coming back in reincarnation. The higher ups, at least they understand this. The average everyday Jack and Joe Edomite or Israelite may not understand or accept that, but guess what? The people who rule the planet have to be of a great knowledge or of a high knowledge in order to run the planet. So they understand that fully well. Like I say, he knew he was coming back sooner or later.
And they names and that go to show you that the Lord has power over the kings, man. Because my El Shaddai will go back to what? His servant. And then what? He changed his name to Rothschild, go back to Red Child, man. You know, so guess what? The Lord is in control of these things. And what? The prophets to seek out in the latter times, man. You know? Start with our apostles and elders and they elders on down this, man. Start with our own down, man. You know? To us, now we see these things and we proclaiming it, man. On a high velocity. You know, that's why we are diligent in bringing out history and going into different things. You know, all the brothers all around the world do it, man. Why? Because it's shedding a different light on the earth, man. It's bringing a different vibration. It's uncovering the secret places of Esau, man.
You got a precept.
I got one up there. You got yours?
Y'all had one, but you didn't.
Well, they just the back of brother up. This for you, This Psalm 17 and 14. For men which are thy hand, O Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, for men of the world which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasures, they are full of children and leave the rest of their substance to their babes.
That's just going into that reincarnation. That scripture that the brother just brought out earlier, that the ways of a man is instructed by the Lord. That's what Proverbs 16 and 19. The Lord devises his steps. You know, Jeremiah 10 and 23. You know, And that goes also into that reincarnation, you know, what that is, Deuteronomy 5 and 9. You know, you will return in the third and fourth generation to act out your punishment. You know, so like I say, these people understand this. They have the manuscripts. They have probably more understandable manuscripts are buried in the Vaticans and the catacombs of the Vaticans. So they understand to a certain degree, but the true message of the Lord has to be revealed unto his servants, the prophets. They get a better understanding by hearing the Lord's men come out on these highways and hedges, which strike fear in them.
Yeah. See, obviously, this talk about the wicked, man. You damn Edomites, man. And what's passed down to their babes or to kill Jacob with the sword, man. Because the sword was given to him through Isaac, in which was Yahweh, man. So therefore, they passing their plans down through different generations to destroy Jacob, man. That's why you got the Bilderberg group, man. They coming together to bring together their plans on how to destroy Jacob, man. This shit is a generational thing, man.
You got a precept?
I got one.
You got one? You got a precept? You got one?
Yeah, I had a precept kind of off topic.
Well, you got one on topic? Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Basically backing up what the brother was just saying, this is Psalms chapter 58, verse 2. Yeah, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the balance of your hands in the earth. Hey, that's what you're doing, man, you know. Yeah, you got plans out here, you know, planning on killing Jacob or whatever, through all the stuff you got set up. You know?
I got a precept real quick. This Obadiah 1 and 3. It says, the pride of thine heart has deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high, that says in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, says the Lord.
And that's right, man. This Edomite out here, man. What he say, man? Exactly that right there. He think he gonna rule this bitch forever.
And his actions show it.
And he think his new world order is gonna fucking be. He think he gonna be able to get that shit off, man.
Yeah.
But shit, the Lord say no, man. The Lord gonna come back, man.
I got you right here. This is Luke 18:7. Back my brother. It said, and shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? Verse 8. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth?
That's right. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna find faith on earth. How? Through the men of the Lord that he set up, man. To push his word out, man. You know?
I gotta put it down.
Hey, and it may seem, matter of fact, going back to that Habakkuk. You know what I'm saying? I think one of the brothers, did somebody bring that out already? The Habakkuk? Where it say, though it tarry, wait for it, man.
Yeah.
So, hey, just because it'll take a long time don't mean that the Lord's speeding this thing up, man. And we can see it happening, man. Every other day, man, it's something going down, man. Every other day. The Lord ain't playing, man. The Lord ain't missing a beat.
Go on, you had one? Who had a precept first? Oh, go ahead. Huh? Oh, yeah, more now?
No, that was it.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 17 and 16. For he said, because the Lord Yahweh has sworn that the Lord Yahweh will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Going back to that reincarnation, their understanding, their houses will continue forever. This is their plan. You know, this is an ancient battle. That's why some people or many people don't understand racism or this perpetual hatred.
It was back in. All right, well, let him get his. He did have one. He got you.
Psalms 83 and 3 says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. Verse 4. They have said.
And who was the hidden one, man?
The Israelites.
The Israelites. And that crafty council, see what it's going into, man. Look at what it is, the United Nations. You don't see, yeah, you don't see Jake amongst them, man. You don't see Jakes amongst them. shit, they coming together to see how they can further afflict the children of the Lord.
Even that's a front.
Shit, you can just see it now, even on the modern time shit. Who was the first face of COVID?
Right.
Jake. Who the first ones they want to give a goddamn jab to? Jake. To do what? Destroy our ass, man.
Verse 4 says, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Have they? You can see that. You can see that happen right now. I'm talking about they cut our ass off from being a nation really good.
And now we're assimilating ourselves as African American.
Right.
You know, all these other names, you know, we tied ourselves to heathens rather than being who we are, man.
It says that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
It was forgotten too, man.
Pull the plug.
It was forgotten. What we looking at is we looking at the greatest goddamn case of identity theft on the whole planet, man.
Planet, bro. History.
I had a precept backing up with what I'm saying. Because this perpetual hatred has been going on, ancient hatred, you know, and like I said, the elites up, the high ups understand all this. You know, it's just like Elder Brother Malcolm who was bringing out, you know, hey, they still pissed off from falling in power when they was running Rome and got driven into those mountains. Because that's where you can find, why you find this man everywhere, trying to destroy life wherever he go. Because he's really seeking out the Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
When you seen Stalin came into power, they killed over what it was, 1 million Serbs, I think it was called. Those were Israelites. When Saddam Hussein came into power in Iraq, he killed over 400,000 people, which the United States backed him on that. Those were Israelites. They were Persian. They were Persian because the scriptures say that the people of the Lord will be like the sands of the sea. You can't count them. But they've been trying to keep track, you know. They understand how this goes. But the point of the matter is that he's doing what he's doing, believing that he is God. You know, deceiving himself. But ultimately, we in the know that the Most High is behind it all. This is Job chapter 12 and verse 16. It says, with him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. So, you know, this man doing all of this witchcraft, all this enchantment, all this killing, maiming and whatnot, you understand? And won't acknowledge that the Lord is behind it all. That's why this man got to be ultimately put to death. Throughout all the captivities we went through, they acknowledged our power. They seen enough, they went through enough, Nebuchadnezzar, hey, there ain't no power but Daniel's God. You understand? There is on down. But when you got to the so-called white man, he's so proud and pompous, he has deceived himself, just like the brother brung out, you know? But we understand that both the deceived and the deceiver are the Lord, whether he do it or not. That was it.
I got a precept to back it up too, real quick. This is 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. The Lord Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Verse 7. The Lord Yahweh maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. Hey, the Lord does everything.
Everything.
The Lord, it don't matter if a Jake goddamn ran up on someone and just hit his ass with a maul in the head, killed him dead. The Lord did that, man. The Lord put that spirit on that Jake to do that.
The Lord is blowing up World War III, man.
Real talk.
And that's going to lead to our deliverance. Man. This place is being destroyed, man. The Lord is doing all this, man. Everything you see going on in this world, man, the Lord is doing it, whether it's good or bad. It's all for a purpose.
Just like the brother just said, the Lord does all these things, right? This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their felt force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So no matter how you look at it, all of these things that the Lord does, he creates these spirits. These are just set there for people to have conversations about, maybe to put the blame to send out the little cops and investigate, have autopsies and things of that nature. But the bottom line is, the Lord created these spirits. Just like that man who jumped out of that 7-foot building or 7th floor building in California, committing suicide and landed on a woman. Neither knew each other, but it was time for both of them to go. So the Lord put the spirit on him to jump out the building, and the woman walking down the street right where she needed to be. Now everybody's having a conversation. Oh, so she was such a good worker. She was always on time. She loved her children. Hey, there's a backstory to all that. The Lord.
Time for you.
Hey, so you having all these conversations and all these opinions about it, right? But it's the Lord, man. Our thoughts are not His.
That's why he tell you don't go out bringing fucking opinions, man.
Right.
Those are just fucking opinions, man, saying that she was good this, she was good that. No, man. She was fully unrighteousness, man. She was fully unrighteous. And ultimately, she probably was a heathen.
Right. It's time for her to go.
All heathens got to fucking go, man.
Go.
Fuck you, heathens.
Hey, she left behind two children.
Fuck them.
She wasn't taking care of the motherfuckers at the start anyway.
This real ticket anyway.
That's
how they
She was getting entitlements off of them.
Yeah. Getting benefits. You know, she was hanging off ceiling fans. She did her dirt in college, man. You know, having a little threesomes. And then she put on all her makeup on and put window dressing and went out there and made an A on the test. Just like the woman on Facebook Live, right? She's sitting up that mug looking for attention whore. Suspended license, you know, about to get arrested. Got her windows busted out and snatched out of there.
Talking about she finna get low.
Talking about she about to, right. Let's get him.
You're gonna get low, alright. You're gonna get put to death.
6 feet below.
I got a precept. One of y'all brothers can break it down too. This Isaiah 34:1. It say, "Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies."
Like the Lord say, "Come here, ye nations." The Lord sent us out to teach our nations what? They judgment. The things that he finna do to the earth. That's why we address the different nations. That's why we tell them, this Moab, this Ammon, this person, this that person. You nations finna go into slavery. The Lord is finna judge the earth. He gonna bring plagues, pestilence. We tell you these things because the Lord told you to come here, ye nations, man. You know? Let these nations know what I'm finna do to them. I sent you out to warn them, to tell them. You know? Yeah.
It said, he has utterly destroyed them. He has delivered them to the slaughter. It says, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and a mountain shall be melted with their blood. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heaven shall be rolled together as a scroll. And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falls off of a vine, from the vine, and as a fallen fig from the fig tree.
If I can add, hey, when it's going into that roll, what it said that it should all roll up together like a scroll, man. It's talking about that mushroom cloud, man. When them nukes hit, man, shit, everything that it hit, goddamn, it just obliterates it. No, and what it says it's gonna be over what? 200 million? That 200 million thermonuclear missiles hitting over here, man. Come on, ain't shit gonna be left, man.
Your military might, your fighter jets, your position as being the king of the world, Esau, all that shit is about to be dissolved with these missiles.
Rolled up in a scroll. The Lord's so cold, he said everything gonna be rolled up in a scroll.
And we reading off of out of the scroll.
Let me just finish y'all ass up like this.
34:1 through, you can really read that whole chapter. It says, let me see. It says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment."
It said, "Come down upon Idumea, man," which you Edomites.
A.K.A. America, A.K.A. Babylon.
America, man. aka Babylon the Great, Sodom and Egypt. This cesspool land over here, man.
And the reason the Lord is gonna destroy America, personally, how he gonna destroy it, because America is the whore that rides upon the beast, man. If you knock the motherfucking control of the horse off the horse and destroy it, shit, the horse, you know, you can take the rest of it, man. You know? But the Lord, this is the hub of wickedness, man. This is the headquarters of the Edomites, man. America, Babylon the Great, Rome all over again.
What it said in Revelation, the cage of every foul beast.
Unclean bird, which is a buzzard, a vulture, a raven, eagle, all these birds that you can't fry these up. You can't put some batter on them at Popeye. You know what I mean?
Similitude-wise, if I may add to that, you know, America, it's like you say, it's the hub of the wickedness. It's the stronghold. What they always speak of, the might of the American military. They got embassies in over 180 different countries. You know, they're fortified in prisons. You know, the Edomite overall. You know, you have the Lords of London over in London,
Right.
a district set to itself. You know, where all the finances go through. And then you have the religious hub, which is what the Vatican. You know, so it's all ran by who? These wicked ass white folks, man. Esau Edom. And what you got to do first is take down the military. And the Most High, like the brother said, you knock that man off the horse, then the rest of them, and the horses, you know, shit, he don't know what to do. It's gonna fall like dominoes.
And when you look at it, all the military, all the most powerful militaries on the earth are nothing but Edomites, man. We go to Russia, China, the only, you know, China, you know, a few other countries, but Russia, America, the NATO, all those countries, all those militaries are all Edomites, man. You know?
Y'all have free stuff? Alright, go ahead. I got one afterwards.
It's hey man, fuck they horses and they riders, man. This is what Yahweh Shem outside say, man. Jeremiah 51:20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations. Because that's what it's all about, man. Breaking in fucking pieces, you other nations, man, you heathens. And Yahweh coming back to establish his righteousness on the planet Earth, man.
And if I can add real quick, you know, and we breaking in pieces the nations right now. How, man? Bringing out this truth, man.
Yo.
Bringing out this word right now, man, in great boldness, man.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, doing this work, man. That's how we breaking them into pieces spiritually right now, man.
Yo.
You know, and then the Lord said he gonna, he set us out. What that is? He set us out as fishers, and then next I'm gonna send you out as hunters, man.
Yo. It say, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms, and with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider, meaning your damn F-14s, F-15s, F-35, all those Hornets, jets and shit, man, that you got flying through the air, man. That's why Trump said he's gonna bring the Space Force, in which that was already in the making. All those, right. All that bullshit.
Yeah, the Space
So-
Force. I was just going real quick. The Space Force go back to who? Ronald Reagan or Nixon or something
Probably
like
even
that.
before him. We don't even know. Probably
They're
before
talking
him.
about, you know, the threat from beyond the earth and shit.
Yeah. It said, come on. And with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman. Cause the Most High he don't have respect of persons, man. All you fucking heathens are gonna get broken to pieces, man. The scripture tell you that he sent forth fishermen. After we get through fishing for the elect, we gonna get turned into hunters, man. That's when this gonna come into effect, man. The Lord gonna come back, he gonna give us spiritual power, Lord willing, all of us build that number. And we gonna break in pieces you fucking heathens, man. Like he promised us, man. And that's what we want. That's the faith and the patience of the saints, man. You motherfuckers led us into captivity. You going into captivity, man, or you gonna lay down, or you gonna get down with it, or you gonna goddamn lay down, man. Meaning you going in your ass into a grave, man. You gonna chop your head, man. Hey, I don't even want to get into the goddamn. I don't even want to get into specifics.
Yeah,
But these are the specifics right here, though. going with what the Lord say, man. I'm gonna read a little bit more, and y'all got it. It say, with thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, just like y'all did us. Y'all had all babies in fields, man, picking fucking cotton blood all over the cotton, man. When they don't meet their quota, what you do to them? Lashes, man. And the scripture tell you how many lashes you supposed to give them, man.
Right.
It say, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers, man. And it goes on and on and on.
I got one of that. This Daniel 7 and 18, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
How you think we gonna take the kingdom, man? Come on, man.
We got one bag in
I got one there.
bag in the brother right here. This is Revelation 2:25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come. Verse 26 it says, and he that overcome and keep thy work unto the end, to him will I give power over the nation. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as vessels of the potter shall they be broken into shivers.
And the outer rod, a rod of iron. I said a rod of iron.
We know you better.
A rod of iron is stern, ain't it?
Hell yeah. Can't break it. That's a steel pipe, bro.
Right.
Guess what?
All the way through.
You can break other shit with it.
Yep.
Right.
It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. It's just like you go to prison. You got some tough guys, right?
Yeah.
They go to prison. They say, hey man, you know what happens in prison? They gonna fuck you. They really want to kill me. Wait, that's gonna happen too. I'm gonna tell you, if you go to prison, you fucking. It may not be your ideal sexual situation, but you will be participating in some fucking. You will be participating. I don't care who you knock out in the neighborhood. After you knock out about one or two of them, there's gonna be about 5, 6 more stronger. You ain't gonna be able to last. So you fucking, and then you're gonna get killed.
Yep. Just straight like
It's
that.
inevitable, Esau.
Fuck the devil.
Right.
And it's befitting, if I may add, it's befitting of his end. Because guess what? You set up a wicked system in such a way that you're going to fall in your own trap.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
You're going to get what's coming to you.
Right, bro.
This Isaiah chapter 31 and verse 1. You say, woe to them that go down to Egypt, modern day America, for help and stay on horses, what these chariots, cars, and different vehicles, military vehicles, and trust in chariots because they are many, and horsemen because they are strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel.
What the Lord said, he don't deal with nothing. He ain't choose us because we was a great nation.
Right, man.
Right.
Neither seek the Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh their power. It say, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers, Esau, Edom, and against, shit, 2/3 of Jacob as well, and against them that help them that work iniquity. Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses are flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that hoping shall fall down, and they shall all fail together. And that reminded me of, I don't know who put the video up, when the chariot swallowed up that motherfucking big ass military helicopter. I don't know what the name of that helicopter was. That's that big motherfucker with the black hole. Chinook. Yeah, that's Chinook. Hey, that chariot swallowed that bitch up, man. That's a what they say when they go to the Pentagon, or what they call that shit, the triangle. What they call that shit?
Pentagon.
The round table.
Not the Pentagon. They call it when the ships and planes and shit go missing. Hey, the chariot put the Bermuda Triangle on this motherfucker, man. Chariot comes down, just moving around. Yeah. You know, the helicopter, he tried to run, look like goddamn that chariot swallowed that bitch up and disappeared, man. The fucking helicopter was gone, man.
Like a white sheep.
You know?
See it again, missing in action, bro.
If I could add,
Still dying, still going through
I ain't
it.
torturing they.
if I can add to that point, the dog just brung out. You know, Esau, just like the brother brung out in the Watazar brung out in Obadiah. You know, he sit upon the seat and profess himself to be the Most High. You understand? So the Most High see all, right? So Esau said he don't know what's happening to these missing vehicles. But he got satellites and cameras everywhere. He see, you know,
And he lost
black
all
bike,
footage of landing on the moon.
black boxes and whatnot in planes. But it was a plane, that Malaysian flight that disappeared here about 5 years back, 4 or 5 years back.
Something around there.
That I don't know who put that video up as well of that chariot swallowing up that Chinook helicopter. But that was a video about 5 years back that showed the chariot swallowing up that plane. The exact same way.
I put that helicopter incident up.
Yeah, brother had
On the message.
The exact same way.
I was like, dang.
Yeah. So that goes to show you, this man be lying about a lot of things, man. He know, just like he know what them chairs look like definitively.
Yep.
He got cameras all out in space, hovering around and whatnot. He see things.
Oh yeah.
You know.
He done seen different incidents that
Right.
they'll never tell you about. They don't give a damn. We ain't gonna speak about this.
They taking out to their grave.
From you to try and
They got the Lucifer telescope, bro.
Right.
He see it, He just, he gonna play this lie to the end. It's certain truths, like the saying goes, you have to know the truth in order to tell a lie. So he's coming out with the truth encased in a lie. Because he's still talking about aliens and big head things and all that old.
Coming out with turkey sausage and pork casing.
Gotcha.
That's some trickery for your wife.
Beef, 100% beef, but at the end
Hey,
it's
you
like
got small
all
bread.
casing.
Pork casing.
Wrapped in pork. We give your ass the truth, but it's wrapped in lies.
Right.
Wrapped in film.
Hey, land of
Crafty ass fucking devils, man.
Let's squeeze it out the inside.
precept. You got it.
This Isaiah 54 and 15, starting at 15, it say, behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake. Talking about all the nations, militaries that's gathering together, ultimately against Jacob, like the brothers was bringing out earlier. Esau gathering against Jacob for that perpetual hatred. Verse 16 to say, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. It's talking about the Most High put the spirit on these devils to create these thermonuclear missiles. It say
to create all their weapons. All their weapons that they got.
When you said wasted, man, you see what happened on what's that game? When you die, GTA, your ass is wasted. Lord ready to waste this for y'all ass, man.
We know what them wastes is getting into. Getting into them the nuclear bombs. You know what I'm saying? And what it said, the smith that bloweth the coals, man. Who that is? That's Esau, man. That's Esau. Them scientists that came up with that what that is, the atom bomb and the hydrogen bomb, shit like that, man. Lord put that knowledge on them Edomites to come up with that, man.
That's why America and Russia got the best bombs. Basically, the Edomites, they got the best of the bombs, but they leaked the technology to the other heathens. Now you know everybody got these bitches, man.
It wasn't them that leaked the shit. They were supposed to get a hold to the shit.
Yeah.
Hey.
So you can destroy your fucking self.
Yeah. But if you was smart, you'd be like, oh hell, nah, ain't nobody getting this.
Bro, they probably got the information on how to do the shit on the internet.
Right?
You just got motherfuckers just looking this shit up, learning how to do it.
Cause look, they probably had the internet before they put it out to the public.
Yeah.
This is the best motherfucker, man.
And they can get see Esau can get to these goddamn places where they dig and mine for plutonium and uranium and shit like that, man.
Yeah.
You know?
So you see how they took some of that damn base of that sand from over that what is it, Sodom and Gomorrah? Still fucked up.
Still fucked up.
That shit just combusts out of nowhere for no reason.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
You get too hot, shit just combusts.
It got higher radiation level than
Anywhere else on earth?
that's that place called
Yeah.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki. The radiation level of Sodom and Gomorrah way higher, man.
Way.
So you understand what the Lord did to Sodom and Gomorrah
Right.
before it was a fucking Milton, man.
Right.
The Lord fucked Sodom and Gomorrah up.
And it still ain't
The
shake back.
elements.
Can't shake back. Can't grow
shake
nothing
back,
over there.
yeah.
Nothing. You can't do nothing with it.
Nah.
Focus over pure
What
elements.
they said,
But,
so.
hey, but the Ammon and goddamn oil, they was able to shake back from that.
Yeah. The shit growing, you know. Trees, the animals back in them damn towns and shit.
But
And,
don't
I
they-
mean, it's abandoned and shit.
Don't
Right.
they got
Shit
like
growing.
a spot in the ocean over there? Fucked up. But no, it ain't fucked up. But it's like,
Like the water is a different color.
yeah, it's a different color and like it's they say it's coming back flourishing. It's coming back
And
flourishing because
they-
that's where they hit that fucking bomb here.
And they go to show you that when the Lord destroyed the earth, so to speak, he ain't gonna destroy the earth.
No.
But when all these different bombs drop and hit these different places, because America gonna get fucked up. But a lot of other places gonna be getting hit with bombs and laser beams from the chair getting burnt up. It's gonna be a cleansing agent. America just ain't gonna shake back. You know, cause how they was talking about over there in the the Amazon and shit, the rainforest and stuff. How they was talking about if the fires keep burning, it's gonna basically turn the rain from all that smoke going into the atmosphere. It's gonna turn the rainforest into a desert. That's what the Lord finna do to America, because America somewhat is like a, forest, rain.
Yup.
So after all that fire hit this place, what is it gonna do? Turn it to a desert. But the Lord gonna destroy other places in the earth, but he gonna be cleansing the earth while he doing it. He gonna destroy America and clean the earth, man, for his people.
All them metals and shit, ash and shit. What the Lord say? The earth don't melt with fervent heat. The elements, like the elements don't melt with fervent heat.
All the plastic, what it called, plastic album.
Yup. Side of Texas and shit.
Shit, 200 million missiles, man.
I got a precept real quick. The brother ain't got one. Alright. Alright, this 2 Peter verse 3. I say 2 Peter verse 3. 2 Peter 3 and verse 9. So like, well, I'm gonna start at 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
That great noise, what that's gonna be? That fucking nuke igniting, man.
Them nukes.
Wow! You gonna and then a blinding light too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look at that thing, you gonna go blind, man.
It's gonna be a
Matter of
lot
fact,
of
that's just like that movie. What that is? Denzel Washington,
The
man.
Book of Eli.
Book of Eli. Shit, he went blind because he seen shit. He seen the motherfucking. He seen the day it happened, man.
Not only that, the wind's gonna make a tumultuous noise, man. Because you got simple winds that pass through here, and you hear the wind with it.
Right.
Hey, but when the nukes go off, man, and all kinds of shit flying through the air, that shit gonna be loud, bro.
And so, like, if I could add, just to indicate how clever Esau is, he put in the movie one line that Denzel did say. He said that they said the war was because of the Bible.
Well, and now they talking about coming to your house to take your Bibles and shit, man.
So when the app don't work no more, you can't get on Bluetooth.
Better have it up there.
Hey, you gonna be in trouble.
Hey, that's why I say wisdom and knowledge stuff be the stability of our times, man.
That's why they write them in the table of your heart, man. Everything that you learn, you better keep it down. This finish it off. It says the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up, man. And this place is full of nothing but evil works. And then we can close it out on a few more precepts. Go ahead and make your point out.
I was going to bring that out with, bring out in Isaiah 54 with a little definitive, because read that again. You mind? I want to bring it out in
Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the air, in the fire. The smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. I have created the waster to destroy.
And that's the point right there. The Most High has created the coal. I mean, not the coal, but the
Smith that blows the coal.
The coal. He created, and then in the NIV it says, just backing that up. Put his excerpt from the NIV, that same chapter. I mean, that same verse. It says, I have created the blacksmith to fan the coals beneath the forges and make the weapon of destruction. And I have created the armies that destroy.
When you fan a coal, what does it do? What does it do? It get hot.
It hot.
And this one of the James, one of the Edomites that helped, one of the German physicists that helped make the damn Abraham Esau. He one of the motherfuckers that helped goddamn make nukes and shit.
Oh, pray to your how about some y'all say, man.
And one of the Lord's titles
this up, man.
German science.
Can't make this up, man.
and one of the Lord's titles is the Lord of Hosts, the Lord of Armies. So you know that's NIV was just going into that, just letting you know that that's the Lord is behind it all.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
You mustered the host to the battle, man.
And I have created the armies that destroy. That's the Most High. On blank sheet. But that 17, that last verse, Prophet, you read it.
Isaiah 54:17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper.
And that D is what? The 1/3. The elect of the nation of Israel. You know, these Christians like to say, there's no weapon formed against me that prosper.
Christianity a weapon.
You gonna
what's the ultimate weapon?
You gonna get your ass put to death with all that wicked ass idolatry worship. You understand what I'm saying?
What's the ultimate weapon, though? Thermonuclear missiles, man. So it say no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Meaning, if you're a part of the elect, you're gonna be saved from that ultimate weapon, man.
On blank Peter. That was the point. That's talking about the elect.
They don't understand that.
Yeah.
Right?
And what else is a weapon? All these different things, you know, these different pandemics, philosophy, the pandemics that's out here ravishing the earth. That's a what they call a bio weapon.
Biological. Bioweapon.
Going back to the smallpox, man, those
Yeah.
blankets, man.
Yeah.
You know, bio warfare, man.
Bio warfare.
Drop goddamn, you know, something on your whole nation and everybody fucked up, man. How you gonna fight like that, man? And everybody see. You know, it's an easy takeover.
Biological warfare.
Biological
warfare.
And ain't no paper mask can protect you from that like that. I mean, Jake don't use common sense, and that's a weapon formed against the 2/3. These weapons, like the brothers I'm speaking of, that's not going to affect the elect.
Right.
The Lord has his hedge around. He has his angels camped about the men of the Lord, even when they're not in camp, just around them. Period. So that's not going to you. That's not talking about you. It's like that. That's not talking about you whack attacking Christians, like our brother Barbie's so elegantly puts whack attacking Christians. That's not for you. I heard that shit so much, man. It made me sick.
And believe it or not, we ain't gonna be out here too much longer. We ain't gonna be out here too much longer.
Can I pull that up?
I don't see 2 more years,
Let
bro.
me pull that.
I don't see 2 more years
At all.
They basically finna make war against misinformation. I forgot. I watched the news clip. They said some shit.
I know
It's a
what
war
you're
on
You seen that too?
basically outlawed or some shit.
Yeah.
It's a war on Bibles right now. They just brought out another article. Motherfuckers got killed. A motherfucker
In
got
jail.
killed.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
Over Bible verse.
A Bible verse. They building the case, man.
So another thing, this war on misinformation. if we're bringing out the scriptures or bringing out lessons and talking about,
Right.
we don't want to say vaccination or
Right,
whatever.
right,
We
right.
might say snake bite,
Right,
or jab, or bee venom.
Yeah.
They get you on that because there's nothing going on with bees right now
That's misinformation.
that's gonna poison.
Medical
Good
misinformation.
point.
You can't even talk in code.
And the bag with the brothers them said Biden just did a press conference here Friday. Well, he was coming out the White House and they asked him, one of the reporters asked him. He said, "What do you got to say about, Facebook, putting out misinformation about the virus, about CVX was 19." And he said, quote, not quote, he said, "They're killing people."
Yeah.
He said the misinformation is killing folks.
Yeah, the misinformation.
The misinformation, And then later that day, his press secretary was questioned by one of the Fox News reporters about that. And you should have seen her, how she answered that question. She didn't deny the fact that they were watching you. They're watching everything you do. That's why brother receiving strikes and this and that and the third.
Yeah.
But she went into it and tried to explain it off. Esau deflect.
Yeah.
She said it, well, do you think people are more concerned about misinformation or getting cured? Basically what she said. You understand what I'm saying? So she never did deny the fact that they're monitoring you. They're watching
Oh
you.
yeah, on top.
Well, y'all brother put in the group chat about how they watching the text messages and shit.
And they can watch it through these new game consoles and shit. They can actually,
No, smart,
they
everything.
got it now.
Smart
Smart. They can
TVs.
actually put goddamn plant shit on you. Like say, like I was watching the video. This woman put it on there. Like, well, she said they've been had the technology where they can implant information on your phone, on anything that you have smart that goddamn is connected to the internet. They can put that you goddamn been watching goddamn kitty porn and some shit like that, and you ain't got nothing to do with that shit. They can set your ass up, put shit on your lap, motherfucker. Go to your house, your laptop, flip the screen up, and goddamn, you got goddamn all type of bullshit on there.
Yeah.
And your ass go federal time behind
they
that
can
shit.
hack
You never
the
did
shit.
it. You don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, they can hack your shit and do whatever the fuck they want.
Because she was going through something about like the different what is it, VPNs or some shit.
virtual private network.
Yeah. They can hack all that shit, man.
Ain't none of that shit private, bro.
Hell no.
Ain't no fucking privacy. You getting that shit and that's the biggest scam, bro. You think you finna get a virtual private network? You just bringing them motherfuckers on in, bro. Better stick with the regular shit, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, the
That's
surgeon.
why I seen a little video where all our phones, they got a camera on the front of that bitch, and you can only see the camera with another camera. It's got like this infrared light on it that you can only see through the camera.
Yeah, I
You
seen
can
that.
use another
too.
phone to look at the front of your phone, and you'll see it's like a little red light on that bitch.
Yeah,
Infrared
red
light.
light.
And like you can see the light flash on your face, like if you're sitting there, and you can see the light flashing on your face.
Put that
when you
on
take a
that
picture.
damn group chat.
All that shit, and they were saying
I had did that on my
if you
laptop.
you can turn your phone off, take the battery out, all that shit. Not the camera, they got a microphone in the motherfucker. So imagine about the TV, probably the cameras with, they got microphones and all this smart shit, so
Look.
they can listen in on you, man.
Look, this what happened. You take the battery out your phone, it got capacitors in it, bro. Capacitors store energy, bro. It'll turn that motherfucker back on, man. And even though you turn it off, you still got the Wi-Fi in your house. It's gonna connect to that Wi-Fi, man.
Yeah, and I was watching something few months back, how with all the smart devices, they got different technology and shit to what say they run up on the building. No window, no nothing. They can map out that whole motherfucking building before you even enter into that. When they enter into that bit, they know where every room is, how big it is, the different closets, and they know all that shit, man. The basement, they gonna know, they gonna be able to map everything out. So when these different troops and shit come, they gonna have that different technology.
They said that.
You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers ain't gonna be thinking, oh, let me get rid of it. And ain't no point in doing it.
They just
Well,
get
you know
yourself
what
up.
I'm saying?
They come for
And
you.
you know, yeah, I'm
Stand
get rid
down.
of my Xbox.
That's gonna be
and
stored in their
replace that.
helmet.
Man,
Who got
fuck
pre-sale?
that. We gonna wait. We gonna trust in the
Got
Lord
pre-sale.
and He gonna deliver us, man. We ain't running to hide from
Who
these,
big got a
man.
pre-sale? You got one?
I got
Alright, well you gonna end off on yours. Go and get yours real quick. Huh?
Just like you said, what the brothers bringing out is bringing on that famine of the word. Hey, look, these folks are watching you. The Surgeon General went into that as well. He said that you have the illusion of freedom. That was a Freudian slip. He wasn't supposed. He tried to clean that up. Go look at some. Yeah,
Tongue fell upon himself.
Yeah. There it is. Tongue fell upon himself. But those are good signs, though. You know, those are good signs. You got much longer, you know, be dealing with you knuckleheads, like the brother say, out these highways and hedges don't want to listen. This is Amos chapter 8 and verse 9, straight to the point. And it shall come to pass in that day. That day is near, right around the corner. Saith the Lord Yahweh, thy power, that I will cause. It's like that ain't
8 and 11.
11. It's like that. It says, behold, the day comes, saith the Lord Yahweh, thy power, that I will send a famine in the land. Not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh.
Motherfucker ain't gonna be worried about no damn water and bread with Esau on your ass.
Verse 12.
First thing they gonna be saying, man, where those men at, man? Where those men? They said all this was gonna happen.
And it's going into that what the brother just said. Verse 12, and it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh, and shall not find it. So hey, man, look here. Time is running short. It says not to tarry, to turn back to the Lord. You know, you see, you hear the Lord speaking to you by way of His prophets, the men on the highways and hedges, particularly speaking about the apostles and the elders and the camps they're under.
Isaiah 55 and verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. You know, and that's the times we in. Long as the men of the Lord still out on the highways and hedges and make video, you can easily access this knowledge. You should be trying to repent and learn as much as you can before it's too late. At least get the understanding of what the gospel is. You know, it don't matter if you don't know all the breakdowns of this or that. It ain't too late. Because you can repent and understand just the basic, the simplest things and be delivered, man, through your sincerity.
Get the name first. Name first, bro.
Because, hey, the name is most important. You know?
They got plenty of people out here who know the base, know they're Israelite, but don't know the name, man.
Right. Yeah. But a lot don't know the name, but do you believe in those names, though? That's the thing. Faith in those names, man.
This 2nd Exodus chapter 4 and verse 49. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then can it not come that is sown with good. You know, so we gotta wait for this place to be destroyed. America and all these other wicked places. If the Edomites, so-called white men that's ruling the earth, are not taken out of power, hey, we're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's over with, man. For the earth in general, man. Everything's gonna be destroyed, man. But the Lord is finna get ready to destroy America and all these heathens, and He gonna put them into captivity, man. This is America. Ultimately, is the place where was sown in evil, man. You know. All these heathens finna fail, man. All they plots, they scheme, ain't gonna be no China, no Russia, none of that shit in the kingdom to come, cause it's all sown in wickedness, man. The elite got their hands in on all that shit, man. You know, but that was pretty much the point. Lord willing, this was an edifying camp. You know, we're gonna turn and face the east and get all honor and glory to Yahweh.
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
And double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone, rule well, and the great example to his young brothers in the truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwam Yashalom.
Kwam Yashalom.
And the Bible ball.
Ababa Ball. Shalom.